YouTube. This is Miss Vindicat, and you are looking at the square below my balcony, which is kind of odd for me to say right now because I have not recorded that footage yet. It is Sunday afternoon, or well, I think it's like 2 o'clock, I'm not sure exactly. My son is taking a nap, and I wanted to record a whisper video to publish tonight. And actually my house is a big mess. There is like Duplo bricks all over the floor. There's several other things all over the floor as well. I haven't taken a shower yet, nor looked into a mirror today. And I figured I could not really record anything. Now, I'm not a very vain person and I hardly wear makeup. So it's not that I feel like I have to dress up before these videos. Well, I mean, if you're watching my channel, you know this. However, I felt like today it was just somewhat too crazy. So then I figured I could do one of these balcony videos. However, I had a couple of videos left because sometimes when something interesting is going on downstairs, you know, like outside, for example, when there's a market and it's busy or whatever, I just record and then I'm like, I'm gonna whisper later on and we'll see. However, just this week, a couple of days ago, I don't remember exactly, I feel like the days are, you know, all blending together. Anyway, somewhere this week, the storage on my phone was like running out, and then I saw that I actually had like lots of videos on there, so I deleted several of these videos, and I also deleted all the footage of balcony thingies, in part because I figured I'm not going to use it anymore because I don't even remember which ones I have used already and which ones I have not, and I don't want to use the same footage twice, although I don't know if you would even notice. Well, maybe you would, some of you probably would. And I did not want to go through the trouble of checking which footage I used and which I had not, so I just figured I'm gonna throw it all away, and if I need a new one, then I'm just gonna record. So here we are, me sitting amidst the chaos. And I was like, so what am I gonna record? Am I gonna do a show and tell? But I don't know what I'm gonna show and tell. And then I figured I can just record a video of me sitting on the couch. And I am actually recording a video now. There's a video of my leg, and it's not even in focus because basically I'm just recording it like this so I can use the sound. So I'm gonna delete the footage, like I'm gonna only keep the sound. And then I'm gonna record whatever is going on outside, so I'm not actually gonna whisper about what you see, and I have no idea what you're gonna see, although the Netherlands is in full lockdown mode, and it's also Sunday, so I guess it won't be too much. I mean, we are allowed to go outside, and there are some stores that are still open, and I do live in the middle of the city center, so I think you will be able to see some people, but probably not too many. So yeah, that's what you're looking at. Even though I don't know exactly what you're looking at. So let's see, what am I even going to talk about? I am still planning on visiting my parents. I haven't seen anybody this week. Well, let me see, is that true? Like I said, the days blend in together. Sometimes I don't know what happened. Let's see, my son and I, well, we did not see many people this week, and we're both feeling well. So if my parents are not sick either, we're gonna visit them tomorrow. And actually my dad is gonna pick us up in his car because because usually we travel by train, but that is being discouraged, or maybe it's even not allowed. I think it is allowed for like if you really have to. So I'm not really, no, that's kind of, I do feel like visiting other people once in a while could be something that you really have to do because, you know, like mental care, mental health care. However, my dad doesn't mind picking us up. He actually needs to be somewhere tomorrow that is halfway in between his house and our house. He has to deliver something. Well, actually he has to, well, no, it's a long story, it doesn't matter. He's not getting close to anybody, so he'll be safe. But he has to go like halfway in between his house, their house, and our home. So for him it would be like 30 minutes of a drive, and he can pick us up. And that way my son and I don't have to travel by train. Although I must say that the last couple of times that we did travel by train, it actually did feel pretty safe because not many people are doing it. So it was very easy to stay away from other people, and everybody's wearing like the face masks. And you know, it was like not even, we're advised to stay away like 1.5 meters. But it was very easy to stay away more than that. So yeah. So that means that today I have some stuff to do. I've been washing clothes. I actually have to pick up a load from the laundry, the washer, and hang it up to dry. And I want to clean the kitchen. And I want to pick up all these toys, but I'll do that tonight because my son is bound to, you know, make a mess again. And well, so he should. That's him playing. That's obviously a good thing. And sometimes what I used to do is, like when it would be like 7 o'clock at night and I would know that he would go to bed soon, I would usually pick up his toys already, because after I put him down, I'm usually like so tired and I just want to jump down on the couch and lay down for a little bit. And I noticed that if I have to get up and clean up the mess afterwards, it's like hard to do, because it's like, oh, I really don't want to. But it also gives me like a nice peaceful feeling if I do go to sleep with everything picked up. So then it becomes like this dilemma. And I noticed that if I pick up his toys while he's still roaming around, it's like it feels less of a hard job. I mean, it's not a hard job at all. It's just, you know, life can be tiring. So that's what I've been doing. You know, picking up the toys while he's still around. And obviously sometimes he would play with something again, but it would be easy. However, did you sense there was a however coming? Recently it doesn't work anymore, because I mean, obviously he's getting bigger, and what happens now is as soon as he sees me picking up something, he wants to play with that particular thing. So for example, he will be playing with Lego bricks, so I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna pick everything up that is not the Lego bricks, so he can keep playing and I can just clean up all the rest. But then, for example, I go to his wooden building blocks and he sees me doing that, and he'll be like, oh, blocks, that's nice. He comes over to me and starts playing with the blocks, at which time I'm like, okay, you play with these wooden blocks, then I'm gonna pick up the Lego bricks. So I'm gonna walk over to the Lego bricks. He'll look at me and he'll be like, Lego bricks, that's fun to play with. And I'll just be like, holy cow, how am I gonna do this? And then, you know, sometimes it works a little bit, but it's like, it takes me twice as long, and afterwards it's still not finished. So, recently I've been kinda, you know, I've not been doing it anymore. And now sometimes I go to sleep with it still being a mess. That is what happened last night. And that is why today it's like full on chaotic, because, you know, he just makes an even bigger mess, and oh wow. And one more thing, I am like, sometimes I suffer from perfectionism. I used to suffer from perfectionism big time, and I've become a lot better. However, I'm not where I want to be yet. So, what this means is I don't want to pick up all his toys and just throw them together in like a basket. I want the Lego bricks to go with the Lego bricks. I want the little cars to be next to the other little cars. I want the wooden building blocks to be in the wooden box with the other building blocks. And if there's like a toy that consists of several parts, I'm gonna put it together. And I feel like I actually enjoy that process. I sort of do. I do like the sorting. Sometimes I feel like it's nice and de-stressing to just do some like work, some actual work that requires a little bit of mental space, but not too much. And I feel like this task has like the right amount of mental space occupation for me to de-stress. I don't know if this makes sense or how to explain it. It's just like I have to pay attention to what I'm doing, but I can do it pretty fast, and then I can sort of make a game out of it. And now that I'm telling it like this, I'm like, why am I not doing it every day if I like it that much? But the thing is, sometimes it's hard to start. And when I'm actually doing it, I'm enjoying it. And I can also sort of think like, the first thing that I'll usually do is put all his toys in the middle of the carpet in the room. So that way I'm just gonna make sure that the couch is empty, the table is empty. I'm gonna quickly look under the couch, and stuff gets lost all the time, and then sometimes when I clean, which doesn't happen that often, I find stuff like, we were looking for this. At first I was such a perfectionist that I couldn't really sit calmly down at the couch again if there was still something missing, but now that just happens literally every day, so I've learned how to do that. So I'll put everything in the middle of the carpet, then I quickly sort like the Lego bricks with the Lego bricks, and etc. And then I fix one pile after another, and actually I enjoy the process. So yeah. I think after this, I'm gonna record the footage. I'm now at like 13 minutes, so I need some more footage. No, some more recording, some more sound, some more whispering. I have to think about what we are gonna take with us to my parents, because we're gonna go for a week. That means we're gonna go on Monday, and then we're gonna return on Sunday. My parents are gonna bring us back on Sunday, so that will be 7 days. So I just take like a little bit. It's 1 or 2 nights, but this time we're visiting longer. So we need more stuff. So I want to bring my laptop and some recording stuff. Usually I record a whisper video at my parents' home, or sometimes I do, but it always is kind of hard because like my phone doesn't record anymore, unfortunately. So last time I didn't want to bring the big camera, so I tried to record with my dad's iPad. And I thought that was clever, but then his iPad is both, it doesn't have a lot of storage, and it is like mostly full, so I didn't want to delete stuff, since it's not my iPad, clearly. So then what happened was I could record for like 8 minutes, and I had to record for 8 minutes, then send the footage to my phone, which takes like a couple of minutes, record 8 minutes again, send it to my phone again. Well, it's just I don't want to do it. And since my dad is gonna pick us up completely, we do not have to go by train, so I feel like it's not a problem if I take several bags, because I don't have to carry them all that much. So I won't bring my big Blue Yeti microphone. I'm just gonna bring this little one that I'm recording with with right now, but I do think that records well, so that's not a problem. And I might also take the little white phone that I borrowed now that my own phone isn't working anymore, and that might work as well. There's just not a lot of footage on there too, no storage on there too. I did empty it, like reset it, the phone, but it's just not that big. It's an old phone, so you know. And I can record like really lo-fi videos with that one. I made one and several of you guys did like it. I figured it might be too much of lo-fi, but some of you like that. I can't attach the microphone that I'm using now to that phone, unfortunately. I'll need a different thingy, you know. Like this has like one of those small jack outputs, and that doesn't fit into that phone, and I'm sure there's something I could buy, but the whole idea was for me, you know, to live frugally. Otherwise, I mean, if I would have a lot of money, I would have bought a new phone. So yeah. So let's see. What else? I don't know actually. I am about to pay off my student loan. The last bit. Well, I'm about to. That's not really true because I have to see if it. I really hope I will be able to do it at the end of this month, and I actually think I will be able to do it. But my income now that I'm a business person is kind of, well, rocky still, and it also varies a lot. So I'll have to wait and see, and then I'll probably hopefully be able to do it next week. And then I have paid off almost 52,000 euros in total, and that is just, I can't even believe it. I've been in debt since I was 18. It's like, I don't even know. I'm 39 years old, so that's like over 20 years. And yeah, so I've been in debt for most of my life. Over half of my life I've been in debt. It's such a strange thing to think about. I don't even know. I almost don't feel happy about it. I mean, I do, but it feels, I do feel kind of a little bit of anxiety, and I don't understand because I've been working so hard. Actually, the first 20,000k, no, not 20,000k, that would not be good. The first 20k I paid off in like 10 years, between 26 and 36, something like that. And then the last almost 32k I paid off in 2 years. So I've accelerated a lot during the last 2 years. I mean, I've basically paid half of my salary off every month. And it kind of feels strange too. I mean, it might have to do with the fact that I do sort of feel connected to other people with student debt, and I say I'm a business person now, but I'm actually turning my blog about paying student loans into a business. And I don't know if it has to do with it. Actually, I do not think so. At first I was like, maybe it's strange when I'm done and other people are not, but I don't think it is, because I've got so many stories to tell, yet to tell. And also now I can show life after, after you're done, which will bound to be better. So it's a good thing that I can show that too. And at the same time, with me being a business person now, I'm still gonna have to live frugally. So it feels like I can just share my journey like I've always done, and it will be good. I don't know, I think maybe being a person that pays off her debt fast has become part of my identity. Because that is what's going on, that is what's maybe that feels strange, because now I'm gonna say goodbye to that identity. But then again, I was paying off that fast because I wanted to get rid of that identity, because I hated that identity. But I did kind of start to embrace it. The thing is, not necessarily love it, but for a very long time I felt very shameful, and money is pretty much a taboo in the Netherlands, and having such a big student loan made me feel dumb, and it was just, I was so ashamed. Shame played a really big role in my life, and then at a certain point I was just so fed up with it all that I decided to switch it all around. I started paying it off very, very fast. I started a blog about it, I started to be open about it, and that kind of exploded. And now I'm talking about it all the time. I'm sharing how much I make, I'm sharing everything, and that feels good. So there was this huge, big, dark secret, and I turned it into, I just put it out there in the sunlight. I don't know, am I even making sense? And I think I really enjoyed that process, and I enjoyed that I had the strength to do that, that I had the optimism to do that, and that I could share that with other people. And I sort of, I don't know what's coming, but then again, I've always liked change, and I mean, I quit my job because I don't want to know what's coming, and yeah, I don't know, but let's not exaggerate. I'm also looking forward to it, and I can't imagine how it'll feel. My student loan right now is 1,509 euros and some odd cents. So, yeah, it's such a strange idea that I'm almost done. And I've been thinking I'm probably gonna record, gonna create a video out of me paying it off the last bit. But then again, I don't know if I'm gonna share the video, because I also feel like it might be a private moment. I don't know. I don't know if I want to share that moment. But maybe I do, maybe I don't, maybe. Yeah. It's strange. Life feels a little bit strange and rocky, and yeah. By the way, I'm sitting here now and I just noticed that 2 lights are on, and you can hardly see it because it's pretty sunny here. So it's not that noticeable, and they clearly were not turned on before, so my son has done that. He's been enjoying to be able to turn on and off the lights, and there's only 2 lights that he can reach and that he knows how to, turn on and turn off. So it's just so funny to I mean, obviously I've been living here with my son for a little bit over a year and a half, for all his life, obviously. But it's so funny because now he can change things in the home. Now sometimes I'm like, what happened here? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I don't live alone anymore. And now I'm just looking at these lights and I'm like, yeah. This is not good for our energy bill, although I'm sure it won't make that much of a difference, but I will turn them off again after I stop recording, and then I'll see how long it takes before my son turns them on again. Oh, he's been such a delight. Is that a way to say it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, one more thing. I'm getting close to 10,000k. I love that, actually. So I think I've might take me a while because I mean, I have days where I get like 0 new subscribers, or some days when I have like -2 subscribers. Sorry, I'm just. One more thing that I've embraced is that I'm officially the world's worst YouTuber, which is of course an exaggeration as well, but you know, like how I've been around for, I mean, I've been whispering for almost 11 years now, and I'm still not at 10k. That's one thing that I used to hate as well, and nowadays I'm just like, I don't know, life just becomes easier if you start to embrace things. And I very purposefully say embrace, because at first I was like, I should accept these things, because if there is something that you do not like, just accept them. But I feel like embrace is one step further. That's not just like, okay, I don't like it, but it is what it is, you know. That's still kinda down, like still kinda unhappy. But to embrace, that is just like to celebrate, to find the joy in it. And I really love the word joy, just find the joy in it. And I've been finding joy in paying off debt, and I found joy in being this you know, YouTube's worst YouTuber. That's kind of strange. YouTube's worst creator, or just worst YouTuber. Or at least, you know, I found joy in being a small channel. Having a small channel, I am not a small channel. I'm not surprised I'm a small channel. I'm just rambling on and on and on and on and on. Also, one thing that I realized that I'm pretty bad at is fulfilling requests. And it's not that I don't want to, but I feel like sometimes I ask for requests, and then there's like a couple of ideas that I really like, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this. And then, I don't know, life just happens, and even now there's some requests that I'm still thinking of. There's one to do another, well, actually 2 that are sort of the same. One is a request for a roleplay, another travel agency roleplay, and the other one is to tell some more about the city where I live in, also like a travel agency roleplay, but a local one. So those 2 are still in my head, so I'll probably do them one of these days, or maybe, you know, next year, or in 2025, I don't know. Or I might forget about them, but I'm sorry about this. If you really have a request that you would love, let me know. I might never do it, but I'll try. So, let's see. I think this is about it. I am gonna record some footage. Let's see how that turns out. Or maybe I should record it later on today. No, let's just do it now. Maybe I can catch the sunset, but that will just be more complicated, and I don't need more complicated. The older I get, the more I enjoy simple things. I really like the word simple. I like to create a simple life, whatever that means. Okay, now officially rambling like way too much. Thank you so much for listening to me and my crazy rambles, and that you are a part of